I got an article on what y'all talking about. This is it's off the grid news, right? It say major report U.S. tethering on another economic meltdown. It said the easy money. It said the easy money police policies of central banks like the Federal Reserve are not sustainable and not addressing the financial crisis affecting the world and increasing the chances for another U.S. economic meltdown.
So like,
All right, that's the official opinion of the Bank for International Settlement (BIS), an organization of central banks. The Fed has not addressed the problems that led to the financial meltdown of 2008. That's another little thing, man. The government be lying to people, man, and they be blatantly coming out with it. Because it said in the article, it said the Fed has not addressed the meltdown since 2008, and a study showed that the people that since the 2008 collapse, since the 2008 collapse, the people haven't recovered from the last collapse, man. And that was what like 8 years ago, you know what I'm saying, something like that. 8 years ago, yeah. So it's letting you know where how bad this one's gonna be. This gonna be the last one, but there's some more. They say the Fed has not addressed the problems that led to the financial meltdown in 2008 and could be setting the stage for a meltdown with its low interest rates. The BSI has concluded a new report. The Fed policy is overheating the economy. BSI says Federal Reserve Chairman Janet Yellen responded to that by voting to continue. Jump down. They say global economic tethering. Yellen's remarks are bothersome. Her critics say because the BSI 84th annual report for 2013-2014 says the global economy is on very shaky ground. They say the report also indicates that BSI experts believe that the Fed and other central banks could be making the situation worse than their policies.
And we done seen a couple test runs with how Jake act when they get cut off anyway. Like during Hurricane Katrina, when that shit happened, how they got the breaking and shit and all that, and how they tore the city up. Also, the power outage that happened in the earlier 2000s, when that shit happened out, that was only for a day when the power grid went out, and you had Jake breaking and everything and shit.
Yeah, we were all, cause I remember like, me and a bunch of friends were just like driving around the city, like we saw, like, we looked at a gas station, we saw people with flashlights just like taking shit and all that. Yeah.
That's what I said. That was just one day. Imagine when you actually get hungry.
That was like, one day and just for fun.
Right. Yeah. Imagine when they actually get hungry and they shit and they stomachs bubbling and roaring and shit, and they kids up here crying and shit, talk about they ain't got no food. Imagine what Jake gonna do.
I got a scripture of what you said though. This is Psalms chapter 52, verse 16. 55, verse 16 and 17. It said, "As for me, I will call upon the Lord, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at night." Hold on. It's like that one. Yeah, here we go. This one. This one I want to slack it. It's Psalms 59, verse 14 on down. It say, "And at evening let them return, and let them make a noise like a dog, and go around about the city. Let them wander up and down for meat, and grudge if they be not satisfied. But I will sing of thy power, yea, I will sing out loud of thy mercy in the morning, for thou hast been my defense and my refuge in the day of my trouble." Yeah, man. So like you were saying, man, you have people raiding shit just for fun, man. But they gonna, like the scripture said that I just read, in that day, man, they gonna be going up and down the streets like a dog, man. Like how you ever seen like a stray dog and it's looking for food? That dog is very eager to get something to eat, man. And that day you gonna have people really like just walking up and down the street. Fucking gonna see people with machetes, goddamn cocktails. With some other riot shit that motherfuckers use.
Really,
Sticks.
I like them Molotov cocktails.
Yeah.
It just all you need some alcohol and hang some type of cloth out of it. And you got a homemade bomb for real.
Hey, already done.
Shit it on.
Yeah, but you know, like we saying, man, it's gonna get real out here, man. All right, and in that new Batman, right? We've seen the new Batman, Superman, right? That it had a blackout, and another blackout in that movie, man. if you've been keeping up with this shit, they're gonna more than likely they're gonna try a blackout because that's the last. They've been having trial runs. I think over there in Florida last year and like a few other places, they've been having trial runs about a blackout, man. And in a lot of movies that's been coming out, like the Amazing Spider-Man that came out a couple years ago. This recent Batman just came out. Like they've been having. If you pay attention to the movie, it's been blackouts in the movie. All right, so they're gonna do that blackout, cut off all power, and what's gonna happen is you people gonna be asked out because the average person don't have survival skills, man. Nobody know how to read a compass. Nobody know how to read a map. You know what I'm saying?
Soon and very soon.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get real, man.
Thank you, Lord. I don't know. We got forces from Africa. We don't blame. That's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. But that was y'all like that. That was good.
No, I know she listened to it.
Oh yeah. That's a cool brother, right? Seriously, right? Okay, I can see y'all before. Out there. I'm curious. Please. I'm gonna try. I ain't know.
No, we talked to you before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
we remember.
Okay. Sometimes I can talk with a black man. Sometimes I can. And sometimes I be like, ooh, I should have had a V8 because I never want to debate.
Uh-huh.
But I just want to ask you a question. Now, this is my, okay? Okay, right.
You talking.
You know, when y'all had the Bible and talking and everything, but then y'all be swearing. So I'm confused about, like, the holy and the swearing. Is that like, does that matter? I mean, I'm just asking you. Are you going to give me something?
Yeah, we got
Okay, I'm not judging. I was just wondering.
somebody else get Isaiah chapter, what's that, 51?
But, you know, words are just words, too, right?
Basically, like, the so-called cuss words or swear words that we say now, they're just words. These new words. Basically, to swear or to curse is to wish ill will on somebody according to the scriptures. I mean, like, now if I say, I wish this brother get hit by a car or something like that,
I never looked at it
that
like
would be
that.
cursing somebody right there. So these words we just saying, it may be rude or it may be harsh, but it's not actually cursing. And sometimes you have to talk to these people rough because when you come to them nice, you feel me, they don't take it in. Now, when you come to them like stern or rough, that's what catch their attention. So it's like, you can bring that out.
It's 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 6.
You know who wrote the book of Corinthians?
I forgot.
Paul.
Okay. He was Saul and then he became Paul.
But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
So even though the words we say might be harsh, he said he may be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. Meaning, like, we come into you with all the knowledge in the world, but you'll get offended by how we
I
say
never
it.
looked at it like that, honest to goodness, because I was raised, you say a bad word, but I've been cursing lately. I got 15-year-old, not cursing out, but sometimes he like, Emmanuel, come on now, get it together, get your ASS together. But no, I see what you mean now, honest to goodness.
It says, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Right. What you got down there?
Yeah, no, he had it.
Have I committed an offense in amazing myself that you might be exalted because I have preached to you the gospel of God freely?
Freely. So we ain't bite our tongue. We ain't come to you like no smooth words or politically correct. So people take offense to it like that because here in America they preach that sweet doctrine where you have to be like I said, like politically correct, or you have to speak like them, or use great words or stuff like that to get your point across. But when you come, like I said, like when you come with the so-called curse words, it's words that they say and use every day or hear every day. It's in all the music they listen to. But as soon as we say it, they look at us like we just.
Well, yeah, I got confused, but you know what? You put a light on my mind. Okay, I'm telling you the truth. Thank you very much.
There's two different words too. One is curse, which means tell what curse is. When you curse someone.
He said, when you like somebody from across the street, I wish they'd get hit.
Okay,
That's a curse.
and then cuss. That's what they say while you cussing. Are you cussing like
Well, that's like when back in the day when we didn't have the education like we should have. We said cuss.
Well, I got
I say
definition
cursing.
for you right here.
But
This is the definition of curse out of the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. It says the reverse of to bless, on the human level to wish harm or catastrophe on the divine to impose judgment.
So that's an ill will.
You know what? Thank you. You know
That's what
what?
it means to curse.
Thank you so much. I'm serious. You know, I'm serious. You know, right? I'm talking.
We know.
Stick around for the rest of it.
Well, this is my bus. I got ice cream in here. And I don't want to know what's up the hard rock, you know.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Hey, Salon.
Okay.
Salon. For edification's sake, I'm gonna finish this up. It
Keep it
says
real. Keep it godly.
the
Keep
cursing
it
of
black.
one's parents
Hey.
is sternly prohibited by Mosaic regulations. I'm gonna jump down. It says this passage is often misunderstood by Western readers. Paul represents the curse of the law as borne by Christ upon the cross for the believer. Galatians 3:13. The modern Western practice of cursing, example using profane language, is never referred to in the scriptures. See blasphemy. And that's just edification to finish up with the definition of curse. Now, if it was profane, that means outside the temple, that would be going off according to the laws and statutes. But as long as you keep the laws and statutes, it's not off to speak as freely as you want.
Right.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
got one down here too.
All right, this is Matthew, 27 and 70, no, 20, sorry, 26 and 73. And after a while came unto him they that stood by and said to Peter, surely thou also art one of them, for thy speech betrayeth thee. Then began he to curse and to swear, saying, I know not the man, and immediately the cock crew. Alright, so like even like Peter, he was like in that context, he was like he was just like using like foul language. So he was a man of the Lord.
I got one too real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna just jump to the point. I was gonna get into the story, but I'm gonna get to the point. This is Acts chapter 4, verse 12. You get to 13. It say, now when they saw the boldness of Peter and John, they perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men, and marveled, and they took knowledge of them that they had been with Yahushua. Yeah, because when people hear so-called cursing and saying like real harsh words, that was the same thing was happening with Peter and them, man. It said that they perceived that they were ignorant and unlearned men. That's the same thing with us, man. You hear somebody say bitch and shit and all that, and you they don't know nothing. They just niggas on the street,
Yeah,
man.
ISCPK is like the only other camp that like talks like that. They just don't bring out like any other
Actually, yeah.
And then here it is, that'll be faking, man. Like here it is, brothers. That's how we grew up. I mean, that's how. Look, this is how I talk, man. We ain't gonna go up camera and then hey, man, that dig it, fuck that, this, that. We talk like this at the same time, man. I mean, we talk like this on camera and off camera, man. It ain't nothing wrong with the so-called words we use, man. And then how you think Peter and them got the people riled up so much, man? It tell you in the book of Acts, he said when he was talking, he said he was batting with the hands, man.
Even Yahushua, he was calling them snakes and vipers and stuff like that. So he was cussing. He was so called cursing their ass out. Like,
Yeah, that'll be the equivalent to what we saying. He was like, oh, that's a demon.
That's part of the reason why they wanted to kill him too. Because like he wasn't sparing nobody. He was cursing out multitudes of people.
This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, unto the glory hath he sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their service. And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me.
Real quick, you bring out that, and then I'm cutting.
What, Job?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he said he's gonna shake his hand at them.
It's Job chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their heads cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
Right, so he said he disappointed basically how they think like they gonna accomplish a new world order and shit. He gonna he gonna cut them off in their tracks right there, and he gonna bring their judgment to them. And he said he gonna make that on they sword, all that shit they was planning, he gonna make it come back on them. So that being said,
I got you.
what can I say?
Yeah, I just stopped.